Hello everybody, this is Khashoggi. Welcome to part 1 of guessing game with C. So maybe a lot of people are not interested to learn C programming anymore, but personally I think C programming and C language is very important, and it will stay important for maybe next 10, 15, maybe 20 years. So if you like it or not, it is what it is. So it's better to learn a little bit about C, in my opinion. Alright, then we just jump right away to our code. I have my terminal here, and I'm going to make a new file and call it guessing.c, and here I have guessing.c, and I'm going to use gedit for writing my code. Normally you can do it, of course, with Vim, but what I don't like about Vim, because most of the time I used to save my code over and over with Ctrl S, and when you do it with Vim it will make one sweep file with your code, and kind of make me a little bit confused. So guessing.c, and we have our editor here up and running. So first thing first, of course, we need to have our libraries here, and then include std in standard IO. As you know, it means standard input output library. And what I found, sometimes in some systems you need to have also a standard library. Sometimes it just happens. Include. So before I get to some error or something, I will just import it to, or include it to that edge. And because we need to have here we need to have some kind of random generator, and then we can use also time. So include time dot edge. Okay, and we start with our main function, and we will have only one function, and that would be the main function. Then int the main, and this, and then let's return 0, return 0, and alright, let's check if the structure is okay. So GCC, and before I go for compile this code, let's see what version I'm using. Then GCC GCC yeah, I have 5.4.0. then GCC guessing.c, everything is fine, and of course I should have a out. So a out also it's working, so no worries. And here what we need to do first of all, we need to have like initiate our random generator. So to do that, let's rand time and rule, and this should be done only once. We can also have some kind of comment here. So starting the random generator or initiating, it doesn't matter. And what we need at least two integer. So we need to declare our data and variables. So int secret number and guess. Okay, and what now? we need to have our secret number generated randomly. Let's say between 0 to 20. Okay, secret number equal rand parentheses, and here we have 20. So it will just generate the number from 0 to 20. So we can write some comment here also. Generates random number between 0 to 20. And what else we need to have? What else? Let's check if our random generator works. So printf, and here we have secret number is D, and we have secret number. All right, should be all right. Yeah, then let's save it, go to command line, compile it. No, there is something wrong here. What is wrong here? Yes, I forgot here. Okay, one more time, we go here. Okay, and now what? So secret number is 8. Okay, now that we know the secret number is working, then no, still we can keep it. Now we can print guess a number between 0 and 20. Guess a number between 0 and 20, and here scanf, and we can have D for our integer, and guess. So here we are assigning the value to our integer variable and data what we declared before. And also we can check if our scanf is working enough good. So printf guess a number with a secret number, or guess number is and guess. Okay, save it, go to command line, go to prompt. Okay, and secret number is 13. Guess a number between 0 to 20. Let's say 2 and 2. No, actually I have to put a little bit of space for this, and I save it, come back here, compile it, and run the code. Guess secret number is 7. Guess a number of 10, and guess number is 10. Alright, now we need to have some kind of loop to check over and over these if statement, some kind of if statement to check the value between these two integers. So actually we can now get rid of this 2. Okay, alright, then now while guess is not secret number, this is how I like to write use indentation in C. You know, there is no real rule, but some tradition maybe we can say, but I'm not kind of comfortable with the way they are structuring or shaping the code. This is how I'm doing it. And if guess smaller than separate number, then we can print f. If guess is smaller than secret number, we can write guess higher. And also we can have here, alright, then scan f give us new value. So the new value will be, again, we can assign it again another integer to guess one more time, guess, and here is the end of this, and here is the end of that. So, and else if guess is greater than separate number, then print f guess lower. And here we can also again have scan f, and same as line above, we get placeholder for integer and guess. Alright, and here we are done with this block. So here we don't need to actually have like else something, because anyway when none of these conditions are met, it's going to jump out of it. So I mean, for example, here while guess is not secret number, is going to run through these blocks and these two if else statements, and when it is this guess is secret number, is going out of the while loop automatically. So we don't need to have kind of another if statement or another logic there. We can just write here print f correct, and n, and print f the number was d, and something like this. Number was d, and here separate number, and that would be all. And also we just don't forget to have this here. Now Control S. Looks like everything is fine, and yeah, looks like everything is fine. Let's check, and still we can keep this line, maybe the secret number, print secret number. Yeah, we can still keep this line to know if really this function is working. These two blocks of if statements, if else statements are working. Come down here, compile, and secret number is 15, then we hit 18, guess lower, mean 14, guess higher, and set 15 correct. and the number was 15. And maybe this could be even better in new line. Now we can get rid of this printing the secret number. Control S, and here we can compile and guess a number between 0 and 20. Then let's say 10, guess lower, okay, 5, guess lower, 2, okay, correct, the number was 2. Okay, so that's the very basic game in C language, the guessing game, and you can just work with it and for example set some kind of flag or something if or limit the user will have only 3, 4, 5 chance to guess a number, and if fail he will lose the game or whatever. So that would be it. And if you like this kind of tutorials in C programming more, and if you want me to make a total beginner tutorial series for C programming, please let me know and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I see you in next video.